All right, y'all. So the word that I want to break down today is abomination. So what does the word abomination means? This refers to something that is detestable, morally repugnant, or extremely offensive to God. It's a term used to describe actions, behaviors, or objects that violates God's laws and principles. The specific things considered abomination varies between the Old and the New Testaments, but generally include idolatry, sexual immorality, hypocrisy, and actions that reject God's teachings. So, the breakdown in the Old Testament, idolatry, worship of false gods or idols, is consistently labeled an abomination. Ooh. Sexual immorality. Many sexual acts, including incest, adultery, homosexual acts, are described as abominations. Dishonesty and deceit. Lying, cheating, and other forms of dishonesty are also considered abomination. Ooh. Actions that violate God's law. The Old Testament lists many specific actions and practice that are considered abomination, often related to ritual purity and moral conduct. In the New Testament, hypocrisy and self-righteousness. The New Testament focuses on inward attitude and motives, with Jesus condemning hypocrisy and self-righteousness as abominations. Ooh, that's good. Rejection of Jesus. Rejecting Jesus and his teaching is seen as a form of abomination. Key points. Moral judgment. The term abomination signifies a strong moral judgment against something, indicating it is deeply wrong and offensive to God. Context matters. The specific action or objects labeled as abomination vary depending on the context of the biblical passage. Consequences. The Bible often associates abominations with consequences such as God's judgment or being separated from him. Okay. In biblical usage, an abomination is something that God loathes or hates because it is offensive to him and his character. An abomination in English is which is exceptionally loathsome, hateful, sinful, wicked, or vile. Yep. All right, y'all. That's all I have for the word abomination. It means detestable, defiled, dirty, disgusting, unclean, unnatural, and unholy. Okay. Now that's all. That came from Leviticus 20 and 26. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys later. Bye.